Yeah. I got the top prize. Yeah, thank you very much.
53,000 people made it to SmashCon, the anime convention in Sydney this year. Can you believe it?
So what is it? Let's go find out.
So when you first walk in, onto this level, which is called Artist Alley, where lots of artists are selling all their wares. That's all those things in the background. You see those booths? But there was so much to see. Like over here, there was a bunch of mannequins dressed up as famous anime characters, which people would just stand in front of and take photos. But as you can see, there was people everywhere. There's booths of all sorts of things to have a look at. And oh, check out this girl. We're going to see her again later. Now the alleys themselves, they were so packed that they actually made them one-way alleys. So you'd go in through one, go to the next alley and come out through that way. And you just kept going, weaving in and out. It was very, very busy. So you're in there fumbling away trying to see as much as you can. But I do have to say the artwork was absolutely breathtaking. Some of the stuff was just pure amazing to look at. So there was a lot of bottlenecking happening because people just wanted to come in and have a look and see what was available. And also, while you're doing that, you'd have sort of like random stuff like this happening where people just want to take a photo of someone's cosplay, which is really cool. Like these girls here, they just ran into other girls that were wearing the same thing and they wanted to do the Spider-Man thing where they're all pointing. So they just all sort of got together and tried to make it up on the run, which just added to the general vibe of the event. Everyone just enjoying each other's cosplay. Speaking of cosplay, check out some of these ones. I don't know how they did those heads, but those things were absolutely amazing. And they took their photo and then they were just back to chatting. How cool. And then there was this guy dressed up as Starscream. He put a lot of work into that. It was pretty awesome. And we just found this convoy of just cosplaying going past, just doing their thing. Oh yeah, just cosplaying around. I mean, look at this. The line just keeps on going. And I didn't even film this from the start. I had to get out my camera and sort of do it as I realized it was happening. It was this good feel. Like people just come up to each other and say, hey, can I get a photo? I love your cosplay. And it was just a general good vibe of everything that was going on.
This looks like the main part of the thing. So let's check it out. Woo, come on.
And then we got to this level. Oh my goodness. We thought Artist Alley was going to be busy and like big, but then we got to this level and oh man, just everything was here. You had gaming and video game demonstrations going on. People playing card games. You had places to build the stuff that you'd already bought, if that's what you wanted. We found this like vending machine area, but we didn't really know how to use it because you needed tokens, but anyway, there's a big line.
The wall of swords.
Which I don't know how people were going to get home because you can't exactly carry a sword down the streets of Sydney. There was live music going on, which was nice. Look over here, there were these awesome cars and they had like wraps of all these amazing anime characters all over it. You've got to check it out. Look at these. Look at these. They're absolutely amazing all the way around it. Could you imagine driving around in one of these things? You'd definitely draw a lot of attention. And of course, lots and lots of shops selling all sorts of stuff. Very popular one over here was Alien Stage, just here. And of course,
there's lines to get into shops.
And then check this out. This was the line to the Namco Bandai area. And the line just went around and round. I mean, it was so big that I never even bothered going into it. Because it just looked, oh, look at that. That's interesting. It just kept going and it just never stopped. Oh, and here's Master Chief. Very cool. Lots of cool cosplay. And in my travels, I come across these Gundam statues, which were probably about 3/4 my height, but they were certainly very cool. And there was lots of just displays of upcoming figurines that are going to be coming out. They were very, very detailed. I love looking at these things. We got some chibi ones over here, very cute, still very detailed though. Then we come across this store here, which had this huge arrangement of anime figures, and they were all available. Like, look at these things. There's massive amounts of them. They were amazing to look at, and they were all for sale. A big hit this year too was the Alien Stage. And like, this was the Alien Stage store, which of course you had to line up to get into and buy all this stuff. Lots here. Alien Stage! One thing I didn't like though was how closed off some of these stores were. Like, look at this one for solo leveling. It's completely closed off, and you're expected to line up to get some of the merchandise that's inside. Well, like, I didn't want to line up for ages to buy stuff I didn't even know if I wanted it or not. And of course, being an anime fest, there was lots of artwork everywhere. And this was the official mascots for the Smash event, Pimpkin and Cirrus. But this was some of the artwork that was just on display, which was really cool. So as you're wandering around, there's so much that you can have a look at. Oh, Legend incoming, ready for the wave, ready for the wave. Legend. That guy took a bit. Oh, and here's some of the official cosplay. There's Gengar from Pokemon. And check out the detail on the wrap from Surveying Your Families. And, oh, look, there's that girl again. Haha, told you she'd be back. Robin, how's it going? Oh, check out this guy. He had an amazing costume. Like, look at this thing. It was absolutely gorgeous. And he had a really good attitude too. Once he saw that I was filming him, he gives me a little wave. Legend. So now it's time for the best part. Part 1. Someone actually asked to get a photo with me. So they just come up to me and said, oh, I love Voltron. Can I get a photo? I was like, yeah, sure. So I dressed up as Keith from Voltron, as you can see here. And yeah, I just dressed up and had a photo. Did it in character too. And now the best part. Part 2.
Figured out here, I might as well get an outfit as a souvenir for the occasion. I get to redeem a mystery bag. Wonder what it's going to be.
Okay, so you're gonna want to put it in the slot right there. Yep, all the way in. Big push, and twist the knob.
That's all good.
Let's see how lucky you are.
I got three. Ooh, I didn't have one of those. Oh wow.
That's our top prize. That's actually our top prize.
Oh,
So.
wow!
Yeah!
Top prize! Thank you very much!
Yay!
Thanks, guys! So we're buying the book of Good number 3, and apparently it was the top prize!
Let's see what I got. So we've got these vests, and we've got these lanyards, we've got that headband thingy, we've got that frog logo, all because I bought this book here, which has got lots of artworks in it that I was going to buy anyway. Like, it had all the, ooh, that was cool. Lots of artwork and just a souvenir. So I got a little extra prize for buying what I bought. Yay! Thank you, SmashCon!